I wonder
Yeah,
what
so
might
while
be
I'm doing this,
plotting against.
yeah, you guys can try to talk about what you think is going on. How about that?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious at this point. There's at least one or more parties in this place working against both Sarissa, well, assuming she's not part of it, and, is trying to stop us. The fact that someone's trying to stop us, um, it has to be someone that knew, like, that saw us as threats. They didn't. We went to talk to the Giants, right? And we convinced them to side with us. And then we informed that little throne room of our progress. So my suspicion is that one of those three, either Sarissa, that angry lady who I think is it,
Mm-hmm.
or the uncle, one of them or one or more of them is
There was also
the
guards
one
in that
that's
room.
doing everything, is behind this. They were the ones that knew that we talked to the Giants and convinced them to side with us. And the fact that they set up an ambush for us tonight proves that they were the ones that were aware of this, that we're making progress, we need to be stopped. I think it's one of them. One or more.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be is there are guards in that room, and that guard that we have no clue who it is was also might be in that room already, informing someone else.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the giant that got away might be informing the mastermind of what happened, if I had to guess.
Yeah. So
That the ambush
I was
failed.
thinking is that guy might have been in the room. That guard might have been in the room, in that throne room, because there was two guards in that throne room. So that could have been one of the guards.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay.
So I say we inform the entire room of what happened, like when we're back in that throne room, whatever. Or when it comes time to, I mean, I'm guessing the voting is going to happen soon. While we're in that voting room, we inform everyone all at the same time, the Giants, everyone, of what happened. And again, try and leave the conch part out so that we can use it again in the future. But
Mm-hmm.
just inform everyone and then judge their reactions. Maybe get some insights and perceptions and all that stuff and see if
Investigate.
anyone gets nervous, that kind of thing.
Maybe I can investigate the corpse to see if we can like recognize it. We could also do that. See if we can maybe find like
Oh.
what it's about.
Looks like we're ready to go in.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep talking, that's fine. But it's ready whenever you guys are.
All right, we heading in, guys.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Whisper
right.
just sits on one of the guard's shoulders.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's like,
It's fine about.
I'm here as your companion.
Oh, probably shouldn't go too far in.
Yep.
So,
One
we
thing.
also have to be careful. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. One thing I would like to try, the note that we received. I'll ask Sarissa if it was her handwriting. And see what she says.
That's a good observation. I was just going to add, we have to be careful because maybe the two guards that have been helping us, maybe the other guards or whoever, maybe they can turn them to their devious plan. So we just
Maybe.
have to be careful of
I know
that.
the one
Because who knows?
cheer for guy that
Alright.
we've been having is seems to be fine though.
Miss Sarissa, we received a note late last night summoning our presence to whatever room that was. And then we were ambushed and almost killed. Your guards intervened, luckily, but one of them was not a giant. They were some sort of stone creature, as your guard can attest to, as he killed it. Another one of the traitors ran off, probably to inform whoever that this ambush had failed. This note, I give her the note. Is this your handwriting? Did you send us this note?
She examines it, and actually, I mean, they're really not letting you near her. So one of the guards takes the note and hands it to her. Wait, what's your questions,
Is this
Lily?
your? Oh, would a giant be able to write small enough on that parchment to?
For us to read? I didn't even think about that. But how did we not figure that out? They would have to write pretty small for us to read a note.
Yeah, they'd have to squint pretty hard too to write it. I'm thinking.
It was a giant-sized note.
I highly doubt that.
They unrolled a roll of toilet paper under the door.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Vince. What were you saying?
No, I just want to know: is it Sarissa's handwriting? I just want to ask Sarissa,
Oh,
is this your
okay,
handwriting?
right. She says, "No, this is not I did not write this."
Okay, I'm bringing this to your attention because someone pretending to be you summoned us to kill us. So someone is clearly working against you in this place. And again, I recount the situation, what happened, the guard that traitor running off to inform whoever. So were you able to discern anything about this stone creature that your guard had killed?
The guards gave me a report, and it's like nothing they've ever seen before. It must have been some sort of magic that no storm giant is capable of.
Question. All right.
I have a
Maybe
question.
we'll recognize the guard that got away.
Yeah, that's another. Did the guy that got away? Did you find him?
I'm just saying, do we see him in this room?
No, you do not. If you ask that question, one of the guards will speak up and say, "We did a full clear of the maelstrom. Everyone's accounted for except we weren't able to get into Mirren's tower. She seems to have locked herself up, and she's not letting anyone in."
Mirren, the oldest daughter. Okay. Interesting. Can I do something crazy here? Can I sense how many giants are in the room?
6.
Wait a minute.
6.
Well, including the guards?
Mm-hmm.
So, wait.
Would these be considered giants, though?
What are these?
These guys?
Well,
This one is definitely a giant here.
well, wait a minute. So, wait, I thought these are all storm giants, right? The Sarissa is a storm giant. The uncle is a storm giant. This lady, she's not related, right? She's just an advisor. And then, who's this? Is that Nim or
Nim, the middle daughter.
But you only detect 6 giants?
6 giants. All right, I'd like to say to Sarissa. Actually, let me confer to my compatriots first. Should we
Can you
reveal?
tell which ones are not?
Can I tell or no? Can I with my perception?
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I'll say, in this room you can only detect 6, but that's as honed in as you can get it.
Okay.
Like to walk back out
What
of
if-
the room.
What if I do like a little performance and say, "Oh, with your permission, I have such I have an aura that something is amiss. I must detect thoughts because someone is lying to you or something." And then I can like pick 3 people and detect their thoughts.
I pretend to go to a poem because I did it. Something is amiss. I detect what is not.
There's only 6.
I detect something amiss.
Who did it?
I must, with your permission, may I don't know, like something is telling me that there's a traitor among us.
If you were to do that to anyone and they allowed you, I would start with the angry woman.
Yeah,
Clearly.
that's what I wanted to do earlier.
Okay. Well, see what Sarissa
Also-
says. Is that going to happen?
I have an idea.
You'll have to get her permission, I assume.
You're asking in poem form to if you could use detect thoughts on the people in this room. That's
Yes.
the gist of it.
And I'm like crouching and holding my head, about to faint because the aura is just so strong that there's something so amiss and betraying.
All
Wow.
right, do
Oh,
a
Dana.
performance check.
Right.
Oh,
Quite
Nice.
convincing
Nice.
stuff.
Oh, it's so heavy, this burden.
So you see, wow, so stupid. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay. You see, Sarissa thinking about, your request,
Mhm.
and Ymira speaks up before she can say anything, and she says, "You're not seriously considering this. These small folk have been involved in some sort of crime here, and it's clear that they now are asking for permission to cast a spell in your throne room. Clearly, they mean you harm. You can't seriously consider this."
And I would just like to say, we've spoken to every giant lord and befriended them. We've done nothing but good since we've been here. And all this lady has done is tried to block us every single thing that we've done. She's been against it. I know she's been your advisor for however long, but if she has nothing to hide, then she wouldn't mind being
Yeah.
probed. And
Also, real quick, like this is like off the cuff to like my companions. Like, what if she's actually truthful, and what if this woman is actually, even though like she's pretending to be like kind of like on our side, what if like all of a sudden, she's
well,
really
that's
not?
what we have to determine. We need to.
Yeah.
I mean, your detect. First, let's see if we can get the detect thoughts thing going, and if we
Yeah.
can't, then we'll need to do something else. But
Yeah.
we know. I mean, I don't know if I can prove. I don't know if I should reveal that I know that we know that there's only 6 giants in this room. Because then what if the traitors just attack now? What if, when's the vote?
The vote's not for a couple more days.
Damn.
Hmm.
Can we summon the other giants here and I could do another read and then reveal that information? I don't know. I'm just asking, maybe if they're really giants and they're on our side, maybe they could help us in whatever might come up.
Is that including these giants though, the ones that you're detecting? These ones in the back?
They weren't in the room, so I didn't include them.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I
So there's
detect
2.
any I mean, am I allowed to ask? Do I detect any giants outside the room? Like, are these 2 giants? I guess is what
These
I'm
two,
asking.
yeah, they come up as giants.
Okay.
Oh, my burden. Oh, my aura. It's so strong.
One thing to remember is that even though, we were fighting a giant, actually, one of the traitors was a giant that ran off. So it's possible that we are reading 2 of them that are not giants in this room, but just because they're a giant doesn't mean that they're on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They could
So
be
there's
corrupt.
clearly more corruption in this room than yeah. So how do you guys want? Do you want to just try doing this detect thoughts thing? See it through. See what happens.
I can
I
also
do.
try thieves.
All right. Well, you've got the best persuasion and stuff. Maybe you could talk to Sarissa into doing it.
I also have thieves.
Oh, yeah.
Because the little creature seems like it's like more dark arts, which means
Well, that would just prove that we're on the bad side. You don't want to do thieves' cant in front of the good people.
well, rogues are different. Rogues have their ability to speak it on its own.
Well, I don't know.
You guys can't speak it, but I can.
I get that, but all right. Well, first let's see
That's
one
why I
thing
don't
at
think
a
giants
time.
would understand thieves can't.
I should make something clear too. Thieves' cant isn't like another language. It's basically just talking in code that only other people who could speak thieves' cant understands. So it's not like you're speaking an entirely different language or anything like that. You're just sort of speaking basically
Code.
in code, right?
All right. Let's see what Sarissa says with this detect thoughts thing.
Okay. Well, the last thing that was said was Ymira saying,
Right.
you can't possibly allow them to cast a spell in here.
And I
So-
I responded, we have nothing to hide. We've done nothing but good here. We convinced the other 4 giant lords that we were on the up and up enough to where they would vote with us and not against us. We've done nothing. Someone tried to just kill us last night. So someone is both working against you, Sarissa, and us. So if no one here is guilty, then no one should mind us reading everyone in this room to determine if they're on the up and up. But if someone is guilty here, then they would mind. And this, what's her face? This advisor is clearly, against us right now. So if she has nothing to hide, then let us scan her.
And Ymira will say, "This is preposterous. How could you possibly trust these little fools? They obviously made it some sort of distraction last night in hopes of luring you out, Sarissa. Read the guard's report. It says that they went looking for you specifically as soon as the event happened. They were clearly trying to lure you out so they could kill you. I mean, how are we not even sure that these aren't the ones that kidnapped your father?"
The note proves that we were brought to that location. You saw the note.
Let Sarah.
And we had.
her
And
name.
I'll explain.
Sorry,
later.
go ahead.
I go in there. I'm like, we had a giant literally lead us to that room, to the throne room. A giant literally led us there. And we called out because we needed help. Then another giant brought us back to the dorms to sleep because we were all injured and on death's door. So there's no reason why we would try to kill you. There's no reason. Because we were literally injured and on death's door. We had to heal.
Yes, well, it seems like your little uprising has failed then, hasn't it?
Uprising. What is this, again, how we don't possess the knowledge to summon whatever stone creature attacked us. They pretended to be some sort of giant, but they were actually some kind of stone creature. We do not possess the knowledge to do such a thing.
All this is going on. I want to like writhe and wriggle like on the bottom of Sabretooth's feet, just like in pain because the torture is like so bad. Grabbing onto his cloak.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I don't know. Like the aura is just so strong. There's something amiss. We have a traitor
There's a disturbance in the force. Oh my god.
Yes, basically.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, maybe we could all distract Namira in some way, and that would be Vince Saberwolf could maybe get into her mind while she's distracted.
I can't do that, but Pony has detect thoughts or whatever.
Can I give you guys a hint? Would you guys prefer that or not?
Well, I don't want to give this away. You told a story earlier, okay? You told a story, the red giant, the fire giant told a story that I'm wondering is foreshadowing as to what's actually going on. Dragons used to pretend to be people or whatever, humans, giants, whatever, and pit Jarl against Jarl, as you put it. I have to wonder if the same thing is going on here.
Oh, there may be a dragon within us. Oh! I don't know.
And
I'm just saying, maybe I don't know. And look, there's just, I don't know. I think that could be it. I just don't know who it is.
Dragons I probably have the magic power to summon those type of things. Because dragons are magical. They're very magical.
I don't know how to reveal a dragon form. That's my problem. I don't know how to... If there is a dragon or any pretender in this room, which there is, because only 4 of them are giants, or 6 of them, I don't know how to reveal them. I don't know how to get them to reveal themselves. That's the thing. What was your hint, Nick? Was that it, or was there something else?
No. When I was speaking as Ymira a minute ago, she said something that might have set off alarm bells in your head if you had been paying attention.
She said that he kidnapped your father when she supposedly believes he's dead.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
No, she said you.
Was that what it was, Nick?
Yes.
I was right.
Why would she say that her father had been kidnapped when she'd been had been?
I was actually waiting to say something. I was waiting to say that.
All right, that's a good.
Vehemently trying to say that he's been dead this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, whoever's got high deception wants to get up there and tell her that, or persuasion.
Has nothing to do with. I want to say yes.
Persuasion.
Nothing to do with deception. Can't we just say, wait a minute? Why do you think he's all of a sudden kidnapped? Now you admit that it's kidnapped. You sure you're not the one that did the kidnapping?
Are you saying this?
Yes.
Okay. So Ymira sort of like looks taken aback for a second, and she's like, "Well, I just misspoke. Of course he's dead. You killed him. Yes, you killed him."
No, I think you kidnapped him.
She is an
Sarissa.
How would we kill him?
imposter.
We've been in the storm giant the entire time.
I guess I can say.
She made an imposter.
Yeah. So should I reveal my knowledge now of my?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So Sarissa, with my ranger sense, I detect 6 giants in this room. I'll let you do the math. You've got traitors in your midst right here. Allow us to help you.
Ymira says finally, "Enough of this!" She runs over to Sarissa and grabs the scepter out of her hand, the scepter of the stone giants.
Wow.
And as she rips it out of her hands, Sarissa becomes frozen, as if, like, magically petrified.
Oh.
No.
Ymira takes the scepter and grabs Nim. This giant tackles this giant, and these two run out, pushing their way past you.
Oh, so those two were the traitors. No. No.
Well,
What?
She grabs
She
Nim,
grabbed
sorry,
Nim?
as a victim, yeah.
well, either Nim was working with her, or she's taking her as a hostage. I don't know which.
How many
Hostage.
giants are in the room?
Yeah.
How many giants do I sense now?
5.
1,
5.
2,
Because
3,
this
4.
one that's covering remember he said that this one jumped on this
All
giant.
right, but that
so-
doesn't prove that
3,
Nim is
4.
innocent. It just proves that Nim was a giant, right?
No, it doesn't. This one's dead.
She's
Or
not
stone,
dead.
so it's not a giant.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she counts.
Petrified.
Yeah.
Not dead.
Petrified.
Uther
1,
is just
2,
like
3, 4,
desperately
5.
trying to shake her up, or just trying to. He's too shocked.
So I don't read her then as a giant anymore.
Who?
Sarissa.
So,
No, she's still a giant. She's
Okay.
she's not like she's just paralyzed
Oh, I see
basically.
what you're
Like
saying. Okay.
We
So
should
I
talk
read
to
5
her.
right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's still a non-giant in this room.
That would be the giant that's tackling the other giant.
Yeah.
Right. So
We should
that's
kill
one.
him.
That's one non-giant there, and the other one. I'm
Those two.
guessing Nim is either the non-giant. I would assume that the advisor. I keep forgetting her name. Is the non-giant, and either Nim is working with her, or she's a victim and is like being kidnapped. I don't know which. Did we get a sense as they were running out the room? Did Nim go willingly?
She said grab. He said that
Was
You
she
mean-
She's a
resisting?
hostage.
Was she resisting in any way? Did we go? Did we see her go? No, stop her. Did she like protest, or did she run out as quickly as the advisor? How did they exit?
She looked shocked, but like it wasn't like she was resisting, but she was in shock.
I see. All right.
We should kill that one giant.
What do you guys want to do?
I'd say we.
We need to go.
Well, first, I think we should yell out to the guards outside. Stupid. I say we open the doors, yell to the giant, stop them. What's her face is not. She just attacked Sarissa. Stop them. Is the first
Okay.
thing we should do.
You see them walk out, like you'll run out really after them, but then they stop.
They stop.
why
Yeah.
did they stop?
oh, the staff probably petrifies things.
No, you could tell they're not petrified. They just.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, if you guys were to go out there and see what was going on, you would see that Ymira has a dagger to Nim's throat.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
hostage.
Well,
Wait.
So are we going out here?
Is it okay if I dimension door behind?
All right. Well, let's do this. Well, what are you gonna do against a staff that can petrify things? I say we
Well,
get.
she won't expect me to dimension
we-
on her.
If I can hit
dimension
her,
door
I can get her to
anything I
drop
want.
it.
Yeah, I can
Just
shoot and
saying.
shoot the dagger and hit her.
No,
hand.
I have the security drive
Disarm
thingy.
yourself.
I can make her drop it.
Okay. Another option, Pony. What's your middle thing? What's the
heat metal.
yeah? What's the range on that?
can get
It's
her super
120 or
Well, we're
60,
120.
60 feet. 60
All right.
feet.
So
my bad.
Sunset, do you want to try? Oh, well, here's the thing: if you attack the advisor now, what if she kills Nim and we get blamed because we're the ones that provoked it? You know what I mean?
Would she be able to climb the wall to remain undetected and then maybe drop on her or something?
That's why I said dimension door. I could just dimension door on top of her
Dude.
shoulder and shoot the weapon out of her hand.
Well, she's got what? Both the staff and the dagger.
I mean, the dagger that's holding her hostage. The staff. I don't think the staff will do anything other than freeze, right?
Do you?
She has a scepter in one hand, and she's got that arm wrapped around Nim, and then in her other hand, she has a dagger to her throat.
Mhm.
Yeah. If
Do
we
you really
shoot-
want to risk Nim's life by going after them right now?
No, but or I
I
could
could try and
dimension door
charm.
follow.
I could try and charm
What's-
her too.
What's your range on charm?
Plus 60, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me dimension door and she can charm.
You and your dimension door.
Well,
30
If
feet.
if someone took a shot for every time you said dimension door, they'd be passed out on their computer keyboard right
Well, I
now.
wanted to use it at least. I
Oh
haven't used
boy.
it at all since I've had it. So
Let him use it. Let him use it and like see what
Well,
happens. It's fine.
I'm just saying I can get close and she can charm immediately.
Yeah, and then she petrifies the both of you. What's that going to do?
But if she's charmed, then she can't petrify.
She's not a giant. She's something else. Do you really want to? You do
Yeah, that's
you,
true.
but do you really want to go after something that you don't know what it is? We
Well-
need to be smart, not.
Yeah.
Can I say
Guess
something
we'll just
too?
follow.
Yeah.
We've been through this before, but your spell is called Charm Person because it works on humanoids,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
These
giants aren't
are
human.
giants and whatever she is. You're not even sure what she is, but she's almost certainly not a humanoid.
That's a good point.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll take command. I'll say, guards, help your friend over here. Your other guard, Uncle. What can we do? Dear-
Uther.
Uther. Was that her name? Is that his name? Uther.
Yes.
Okay. Uther. Nim's out in the hallway. Knife to her throat. What do you need?
He looks like befuddled, and he's like trying to pull Sarissa off the throne, but he can't. She's like stuck to it, and he says, "Just save Nim. I don't know. Just save her. I don't know what to do."
Be careful with Larissa. Don't break her or anything. That'll be bad.
Who's winning the fight with this guard over here?
Yeah. So these guys has started trying to pull him off, and I mean, it's obvious that this guy is like this. The one that doesn't detect as a giant is like a wild animal, almost like just starting to pull out his weapons, and they're starting to fight.
Okay. Well, 3-on-1, I think those are good odds. Do you want to head out here and
Yeah.
try and talk Nim down or something? Or not Nim.
Thoroughly.
I'm gonna.
Larissa?
You never know. Maybe Nim will tell us to shoot.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Namira. Namira is her name.
Namira. All right, I'm writing that down. Namira.
Ymira, like Y-M-I.
Ymira. Sorry. Ymira.
Anything?
Okay. So we're out now, outside the doors, and we're sort of like behind the guards, I guess.
Yeah, and she's just like slowly backing up with Nim in her arm.
Let Nim go. What do you want?
That you stupid little folk just couldn't keep your nose out of it, could you?
What do you want? Who
Oh,
are you and what do you want?
Dragon, aren't you? Sorry.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
If she's moving, we need to be moving. We don't want her to get too far.
Right.
Yeah, backing up.
All right, guards, follow us, please. We're gonna need some help.
They follow, but they are like terrified of doing something that could lead to Nim
Yeah.
being killed.
Nim,
Don't make us shoot.
Nim.
I wonder if I could do like a major image of like the king, maybe. Oh, but I don't know what he looks like.
Or a dragon.
No, or a
I
dragon.
could do a major image of a dragon. Mm.
Can we? Where is she going?
Probably to the stairs. or to this big old water to go down?
I like how Nick is just slowly back.
I know. He
I'm
basically,
I know.
yeah, which means we don't have time. Either do a major damage or we need to shoot or something.
All right, do something then. It's fine. Well, here's the thing: if we shoot and cause Nim to die, we could be to blame for it, and we could actually lose favor with.
I have cure wounds. I can cure her.
Not you can't cure the dead, but okay.
She's got to have more than just a little bit of health points, just like we all do.
She has to make Constitution saving throws.
How about can you do laughter? Can you cast laughter on?
Hideous laughter?
Yeah, hideous laughter on the dragon or
Alright,
the
I'm
thing,
gonna-
whatever that is.
On humor?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Alright.
I think she's a dragon. I don't know if hideous laughter
Right,
works
she's
on
still
her.
going, so do something.
Okay, I'm gonna say a joke. Hey, guess what's the funny joke? You taking Nim? And then I cast hideous laughter.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I know.
She rolls a 27 on her wisdom saving throw.
My God.
Christ.
That's about right.
Oh my god. Can I shoot her and disarm?
Sure, you could try.
Can we all shoot it? We
I'm
could
gonna
all shoot
try.
it.
I'm gonna try and use my disarming attack.
Oh, I could blind her.
And do you want her to drop the dagger or the staff?
The
Dagger.
the dagger
Say
would
the
free
dagger.
Nim. Do go ahead and do the blind too at the same time.
Can we do
Okay.
that? Blind and
All right,
you can
I'm gonna
shoot?
try and shoot.
All right, I'm gonna try and blind.
Ooh, 15,
Nope.
23,
23 will hit.
and I want to use the disarming attack to drop the dagger.
She saves on the blind.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Disarming. I have to spend my superior dice attack damage. Oh, I have to do on. Oh, okay. I still gotta do that, and she can still save from it. Okay, let me see what it says. You add the severity die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it drops the object you choose. The object lands at its feet.
Yeah, Bardic Inspiration. I gave you some.
I already did it. It's a 23.
I'll give you another one.
So it's a strength saving throw. 16.
She rolls a 24.
My God.
Damn!
I'm not making this up.
Okay. All right. Pull out the big stops.
So she still has the dagger then. Is that right?
Can I detect her
Can I
thoughts?
teleport behind her to stop her from advancing.
I want to detect her thoughts and tell her that we'll give her anything she wants if she just lets them go.
Well, you're detecting thoughts. You can't speak to them. They think you're thinking of like sending or something, or you're mixing the two together.
Oh, maybe. Oh wait, it says. Oh yeah, that's right. Damn it. Maybe I'm thinking a message.
Detect thoughts on Nim and see if she's actually scared. Can you do that? I want to see if Nim's working with her or not. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll detect thoughts on him. See if she's frightened.
Okay. So how does it work? You say, let's see. God, there's so much text in this freaking spell.
I know.
By the time you're done reading it, they'll make it all the way to Fandover.
You initially learn surface level thoughts. Okay. So no save, you get to just do that apparently.
I could just pull you more of Ymir too, like into a fish.
Not a fish, she'll swim away. Do like a mouse.
But then she'll run away.
Is it a wisdom saving throw though? She apparently they have high wisdom.
Okay. So if are you doing detect thoughts on Nim?
Yeah.
Okay. What you seem to the surface level thoughts are what the hell is happening? She didn't say it was going to happen like this. What is she doing? This sort of thing.
So they were in cahoots with each other.
Sort of. Yeah.
Can you probe deeper? If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. You gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. Can you try to probe deeper with that, hun? And Nim has to make a wisdom saving throw?
I'll try.
Okay.
Sound like you're constipated.
Miralax.
Roll a diarrhea saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want to know? Like,
I
what are
want to
you?
know. I want to know their what their original plan was coming here, and
what they were planning to do this entire time
yeah,
together.
and what they are,
And maybe
like,
who else is in on it?
yeah, and if they're
Okay.
actual not giants.
This is what I will give you. Okay. Nim has in her thoughts this grand idea of her becoming the queen of the Storm Giants, and she was working with Ymira to stage an overthrow so that Nim would be the leader.
Interesting.
But as you start to probe deeper into her thoughts,
Polymorph.
suddenly it stops as Ymira digs the dagger deep into Nim's throat and heart,
Okay, that's fine.
and she collapses to the ground, and Ymira runs for the tunnel and escapes. If you guys follow her, you'll see that as she's sort of trying to ascend up this whirlpool, her form turns into a gigantic blue dragon, and she swims her way out.
Oh no, I can't polymorph her.
That was a great hit, Nick.
That was close. Instead of reading minds, maybe I should have polymorphed first. I think.
I don't. Again, it's a wisdom saving throw. Is that what kind of dragon is it?
Blue.
Blue. Is that the
Blue
same
dragon.
blue dragon that was at the Allfather Temple?
Looks extremely similar.
boy.
Full circle. All right. Interesting.
It's just
So,
sad.
just water
So do we
above.
want to save him?
That dragon
wanna
must
save
be
him, right?
weak.
Can you cure wounds on Nim, or is she dead?
I have a health potion I could use.
I don't want to cure her. She wanted to overthrow the palace or whatever.
Well,
She can
let
stay
let
dead.
let the uncle deal with that.
We should save
may
her
have
so we can
answers
get
for us.
information.
See, here's the thing: if she stays dead, then we may be to blame for you were too aggressive with so cure her, and then we'll tell the guards, hey, they told us our plan. Is she dead?
Is she dead now?
She did.
Uh-oh. We took too long.
No, I'm just kidding. She was going to die no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I'd like to tell the guards what happened.
They saw that you
Okay.
guys are not really culpable for this. Don't worry.
Okay. What to say? I mean,
Some
you heard
detailed
the
stuff, babe.
drag. Hey, I gotta cover every basis here. Nick will use it against me if I don't. Just saying.
We also had a dragon. They just saw a dragon, so.
Basically, yeah. When she turned into a dragon and got away, they kind of figured out what happened. And you guys are obviously not the bad guys.
All right, good.
And
However, you
Severia-
guys are now in a situation where Sarissa seems to be paralyzed, and Nim is dead, and Mirren is locked in her tower and not coming out.
Damn it,
Can
Mary.
we look at Sarissa and maybe roll some kind of check to see if we can figure out what's wrong with her and how we can help her?
Yeah.
This guard dies too. They kill him.
Does
So
that
these
guard
guys
also
are all.
turn to stone too, or what happened to him?
Yes, he does. When
They
they
examine him?
kill him, when you guys come back, you see a pile of stone just like the one in that other room.
Can we do some kind of check to see what kind of creature this is?
I was gonna say
do,
we should examine him.
Investigation.
Do a
Tactical assessment. If that's
Do a-
possible.
I don't know, nature, I guess, or arcana if you want to do. Whatever you choose, one of those two.
I
I
did
think
it.
I'm good.
And what is that one for?
Nature is-
To figure out if the creature is,
look
or
on the
whatever that
side.
creature
What-
is.
What does it
I
say
didn't
next
want
to
to do
nature?
that. I wanted to see if we
Symbol.
could figure out what's wrong
Like,
with
What does
Sarissa.
it say on the lettering? I was gonna
All right,
say
one person at a time.
Some of them.
Finish.
It's okay. So so you rolled a 22 on your nature. So it seems like this is like some sort of gargoyle-like creature that was created by magic. It's not completely unheard of for dragons to have this kind of power.
Interesting.
Okay, next question.
Sunset.
I was trying to figure out what's wrong with Sarissa.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can approach the throne. One of the guards follows you back and sort of explains what he saw, and you guys can, add or subtract whatever you want. That's fine. we'll just say that happened unless there's anything you guys really want to say.
Yeah, if the guards tell him the whole story with Nim possibly being in on it, we did.
Well, he doesn't know that because she read her thoughts.
Okay, Pony, Xana, do you want to tell the whole story here and say, hey, Xana, you read her thoughts, and Nim was actually in on it on a plan to overthrow and to become queen.
Yeah. Nim was in on it!
Uther, I mean, she's in no position. She can't talk even if she wanted to. And Uther says, how could they? Or how could she? I mean, and Lily, if you want to ask about what's going on with Sarissa, Uther can explain that to you too.
What, he knows what's medically wrong with her?
There's nothing medically wrong with her.
That staff
So-
or something.
Well, you said she was paralyzed.
Yes, she is.
It's
So
fast now.
he explains to you. He says the throne that she sits on is called the Worm Skull Throne. It is imbued with great magics, and only those who wield the scepter may sit on it. Anyone who tries to sit on it without the scepter becomes paralyzed like this until the scepter is touched to the throne, freeing them from their paralysis.
Is there any way to free her without the scepter, or do we have to bring the scepter back in order to free her?
There is no way that I know of.
Yeah, we have to bring that thing back.
Do you know where Ymera may have gone? Is she was lying? I mean, this entire time she was so adamant about King Hecaton being dead. You saw her change her stance quickly, and we called her out on it. I have a feeling that King Hecaton is not dead, but he's captured somewhere. Where would a blue dragon take a giant king and magically hold him? Where would you know of that he would go?
There's many places they could hide him if it's true. There's one thing that could help. Sarissa was going to show you this once she had gotten through with all the voting and war talks. Kaya, come close. I will show you this. This is the only clue that we truly have about King Hecaton, my brother. He pulls out of his pocket a little, I mean, for him little, for you guys it's a normal sized sort of coin, but it's not metal, it's wood, and on it is painted a golden bird. Looks like it could be like a swan or something like that. He says this was found where Queen Nim was murdered, and this is what King Hecaton was investigating when he went missing as well. This is the only clue that we have. Perhaps there's something you guys can do to investigate more in the world of the small folk.
Can we hold on to this coin, or do you need to keep it?
You may. I
said,
trust this to you. It's very, very important that you do not abandon this quest for me.
We do not intend to. We may know of some people that may be able to possibly help use this coin and figure out where your king might be. The Harpers, for example, are powerful mages and wizards. They may be able to use this information.
I humbly ask you to use all of your resources in the small folk world and help us find our king and restore balance to the entire race of giants.
How do we summon you should we need help? I mean, we're talking a blue dragon here.
If you come in contact with Ymera or whoever she is, I would say run. You can use the conch to come back here. I don't know how intertwined the two things are.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
I'm confused how it's her sister.
If
it's a dragon.
It's not. No, the sister is not a dragon. The advisor, Ymera, is the dragon. The sister Nim is a giant. She was just working against her fellow sisters to seek power for herself. So Nim is a giant. She was just in on it with the dragon.
Actually, sorry, I want to retcon one thing because this is actually important too. When you were probing deeper into her thoughts, you heard her think something like, "I'm sorry, Father. I never wanted any of this."
Okay.
So, just for
That's
that
important.
helps with anything.
May I ask a question to the party?
Mm-hmm.
So blue dragons, are those the same as like an ice dragon, or is it a lightning dragon?
Blue dragons, I don't know what element they are. I mean, but I would assume
Lightning.
electricity or lightning because that's what those constructs used against us, if I had to guess. And they're fierce. They're bigger and badder than the green giant or the green dragon that we faced.
And the
Oh, wow.
white,
Which is
and the white dragons. And the white
Let me
dragons
clear
were
up a
ice
couple
dragons.
things
Mm-hmm.
before we go forward.
Yeah.
The constructs never actually used the electrical thing. That was the actual storm giant.
Oh,
was using those
that was the storm
electrical
giant doing
attack.
that. Oh, okay. I thought it was the construct doing that. Okay.
Yeah, so you actually never saw the construct using that attack.
Okay, good to know. All right.
The second thing is blue dragons are connected with lightning. And the third thing is when she turned into a dragon to escape, it was far, far bigger than any other dragon you've ever seen. Like, she dwarfed Venom Fang to a big degree. She is a huge, very old dragon.
Great.
Is there any shot at all of me getting them to drop that thing? With the wisdoms or
Let me look at her thing
Strength.
again.
I have a feeling we are gonna
It
have
was
to
a
trick them
strength.
somehow.
Dragons have
she-
high wisdom, I would imagine.
She has a +9 to her strength.
No,
So
the disarming one was a strength. Plus
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, so it would have been possible, but not likely.
We're gonna have to trick her, deceive her somehow.
First, we have to figure out where she is.
Yeah.
She's got a base or a horde somewhere. If she's a dragon, she's got some kind of horde or base to which she flew to. Probably
Yeah,
where
I'm
she's holding King Hecaton. We just have to figure out what this coin is and use. I think the Harpers are going to help us with that, honestly.
If not, if
Right.
the Harpers can't, then we can try thieves.
Maybe.
The underground.
We have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Right. Do you remember the last time?
Uthor shows you back behind the throne room. Oh my god, why is this not working? There we go.
Oh, okay.
And this is leads up to Sarissa, or the sort of king or queen's chambers, up to here. But this right here is the cave that you can use to teleport.
Okay.
So he gives you access to it and says, you can use this to leave. Please just report back if you find anything.
What about Mirren? If she's locked herself up in this tower, or her room or whatever, why is that? Why did she lock herself up in her room? Why can't she be reached?
I can't say. I intend to look into Mirren and her possible involvement in all this, or whatever's happening. Trust me, she will not be leaving here without an explanation.
I see.
Can we go and talk to her, or at least try to talk to her through the door?
You want to?
Can we?
If you want to try, sure.
Should we?
We can if you guys. It's up to you guys. Before we go, it's up to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, can we try to talk to her and see if we can get her to answer some questions? Figure this out before we leave?
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want.
All right. Can we just can we just retcon it, teleport there and talk to her through the door? Or
Sure.
attempt to? Okay. I'm assuming that with my spidey sense, everyone is a guard at this point, or everyone's a giant and not some imposter. Do I?
Yeah, I assume you're pretty
Paranoid?
wary of that sort of thing right now. So yeah, so if you go for pass a guard, pass whatever, everything registers as giant.
Okay. All right. So, what do you want to say, Pony, to through the door? Do you want to try and detect? Can you detect thoughts, or do you have to see them, or how do you do that?
I think I have to see them like within range. I can see. Have to see them within 30 feet.
Oh, I see. I guess try your best to get her attention. Then I mean, you and Sunset have the biggest. Well, and
Can I use Mage Hand to try and bust open the door? Or open it?
Yeah, but no, it doesn't work.
Dang.
have the guards tried to brute force their way in?
They can, but these doors are designed by giants to keep people out. So even with their strength, they're not able to.
Okay, there's no like key or I don't know. All right. You can't
What
melt
if
the
I was
lock.
if I was an ape?
They stick their lightsaber through it and just melt it.
Yes, that.
If I was an ape, would I be able to bonk on it with a rock?
I thought you wanted to talk to him.
I want to break in and then talk to her.
If the storm giants can't get in, then neither can your ape. That's how I'm going to rule that.
Okay, and shatter. Okay, heat metal. No, okay.
Lead with your sister is dead, and see if we get a response.
Oh, no. What I could do like a major image, and I could do,
That's cruel.
like, I know, I could do like Nim or Ymir, like a major image, and be like, okay, now you can come out or something.
No, I would say just
What do you
tell the
think they have a
truth.
peephole?
Ymira killed your sister. She is going to do, and she froze your sister in stone. I have a feeling she's going to do the same thing to you and the rest of your family if you don't start talking.
All right.
Go with something like that. I mean,
All right.
the threat is real.
Nim's dead.
Wow.
Soon you're gonna die too. So open the door, please, and let us in so we can talk to you.
Make sure you mention that Ymira did the killing.
Ymira did the killing. Sorry, I play sad music.
We know that Ymira was working with Nim to overthrow the throne.
Yep.
We're trying to figure out, what's going
Where
on.
this blue dragon is.
Right, we're trying to figure out. Your sister is encased in stone at the moment. Please come out so we can talk to you. For your own safety.
Ymira warned me about small folk like you. I don't want to hear it.
Ymira, she killed your sister. Would you like
Impossible. She would never do that.
Would you like to see her body? Have the guards escort you to her body. We can show you. We can also show you Sarissa. She's encased in stone right now. Ymira did that.
You hear a male voice saying, "They're lying. Don't listen to them."
A male voice?
A male voice is in there. A male is in there.
Who else is in there with you?
It's Hecaton.
No.
Just kidding.
I have nothing else to say to you, small folk.
Oh, damn.
Are you in trouble?
No. If what you say is true, then I'm the queen. I demand that you leave here at once.
Your sister is not dead. She's just merely frozen at the moment.
But you're not the queen yet.
So you're not distraught at the fact that your sister is dead and your other sister is encased in stone?
What you're saying is impossible. I don't believe you.
Come out and we'll prove it to you.
Not gonna come out. She's gonna listen to that guy.
Yeah, you hear him say, "It's a trick. They're going to try to kill you too."
Who is this guy that he's talking to?
I don't know.
The voice sounds very similar to the guard that was trying to kill you.
I was just about to ask.
Oh,
All right.
that giant.
So the fact that so she's in on it too. Then, if either the guard has coerced her or they're working together, it sounds like they're working together. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that Mirren is also part of this conspiracy.
I could do a major image of Uther and like tell him in a booming voice like, what's her name? Mira?
Mirren.
Mirren, come out. Talk to the little folk right now. You know.
I mean, Uther was planning on going to talk to her anyways.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's trying to investigate what's going on as well. especially the suspicious circumstance of her being locked up in her room right now.
Oh, what we can do is pretend to walk away and then have a major image of Amira come over and coerce them out. Try to deceive both of them. Okay.
I'm thinking, are there windows or anything like that, or is it like an enclosed room?
Is there a lock?
Yeah, it's pretty much enclosed. I mean, you're deep underwater, so
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Is
That's
there
right.
a lock on the door?
there might be windows. To be fair, I suppose. Yeah.
Portholes.
Any suggestions, guys?
Is there a lock on the door?
Yeah, is there a lock that he can pick with his lockpick?
There is, but it's also like barred.
Okay.
I could try to teleport inside to see.
How would you get out?
That is true.
Is your smoke ability? Can you
go
go under the door with your smoke and then?
quit my
But they would see
He
you.
can use his dimension door.
Yeah.
dimension door inside with the poison gas in the air so they don't see me.
But they would see the smoke coming into the room, right? And do something about it?
If I teleport inside the room with the poison, it means that I'm a gas form in the air above on the ceiling so they don't see me because I can fly. The poison gas allows you to fly. So I could just sit up there.
Are the
and
doors
stealth and
airtight?
die. I can teleport inside. Well,
It depends. That's the question to the GM. Is the door airtight?
No.
can I?
The risk you run is if they catch you, and now we
Sure.
can't get to you.
Yeah.
We'd have to figure out a way through that door, burn it down, something, and in the
Sure.
meantime they kill you.
You say, no. What am I saying? Brain fart. You see, Uther walking towards you guys, towards this the entrance to the tower, and he says, "Any luck?"
We're trying. There's another. The guard that attacked us that night is in there with her. And he is advising her not to come out. So you've got the possible traitor. You know, I wonder if Mirren is also a part of this ordeal.
Pains me to say that it's entirely possible. In fact, likely. Listen, she's not going anywhere. And he kind of says this loud enough to purposefully let them hear it too. He says, they're going to run out of food soon anyways. They got to come out of there sooner or later.
Wow.
Why don't you just go investigate? And we'll deal with these two.
That's a nice way for the GM to say, "Move it along."
Yeah.
No, it's good though. I'm glad. Okay, so we'll move it along. I thank you for your help. We will do what we can to free Sarissa.
For now, just investigate the coin. It might lead you somewhere and we might eventually find our king and hopefully Ymira. We can bring all this to justice.
Sounds good. All right.
So here's a question. The symbol on the coin, the golden swan like thing, is that like a sigil for some city?
That's what we have to figure out.
Can we like look
It's
at it? To see?
not that you recognize. I'll say that.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Do you guys want to teleport to the Harpers, or what do you guys want to do now?
I think
Yeah.
teleporting would be a good idea.
Could we
Get experience with
follow? Oh yeah, that's true experience. I was
yeah,
just wondering if we could follow Ymir into the swirling mass here.
it? That's like, we can't go underwater, right? I mean, I'm assuming the dragon went up to the surface through the water.
Right.
We're gonna be teleporting up, right?
Okay.
There's a teleportation room that could take us right to the Harper's tower, and then we can show the coin to him, and maybe he can tell us where to find, what you call it, the staff or Sarissa or the blue dragon, whatever.
Excellent. Okay.
So we have a lead.
We'll say for that entire thing, I'll give you guys 5,000 experience points.
Wow.
5,000. Okay, so we're up to 47,850. Yep. So
Okay, so are you guys going to teleport out?
Yeah, we're gonna. I think.
It's getting kind of late.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to call it here, and next time around we'll just teleport right to the Harpers and see if we can figure out anything about the coin.
Okay. Well, I think you guys made some good progress today.
Awesome.
Oh, excellent day.
Yeah, so now the question is, what is this coin, and how can you find more information about it?
Okay. Well, thanks for the session. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you, Nick, very much again.
Yep. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
That was a
Absolutely.
big plot twist. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a big reveal. But yeah, so you guys now know that your enemy is a gigantic blue dragon.
Ah, easy
Uh-oh.
peasy.
I mean, we've killed.
What could go wrong? It's fine.
Could he be in the spine of the world? Maybe.
I don't know what. Oh, maybe.
It's almost impossible to. I mean, there's no specific places where dragons choose to roost or anything like that. They just make their lair where they please.
Okay. Wow.
There are dragons in the spine of the world. I'll clarify that, but
Mhm.
you're not sure if that's where you need to look.
Right. We'll find out next week, hopefully.
Indeed.
Yep. So
Tune in next week for the.
Same bat time, same bat channel.